We'll get started here in just a minute. Just going to get this other stream up and running. All right. Should be good to go here in a minute. We'll go over the market, go over today's plays. If you've been watching the market wrap, been interested in trading alongside me, Sammy, and the other strategic day traders, it is open house week. Okay, I included a link in the description for you to register and be able to trade alongside us all day. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. This is Ifan from the Strategic Day Trader. This is your market wrap for March 22nd, 2021. Qs up 1.75, SPY up 0.79. All right, coming into today, we were neutral on the SPY just because the SPY still in an uptrend here on the daily, doing a bit of a buy setup there on the daily. And then the Qs were doing an hourly sell setup, inside of a daily sell setup. And if we took out Friday's high, no longer bearish, right? And we actually gapped right above it. So that was our cue right in the morning there that we weren't going to be bearish, okay? So we've gotten the move up now after failing on the sell setup. We're still inside of this range. Qs are going to be neutral going into tomorrow. SPY is going to be bullish. Daily got the buy setup triggered, okay? And we talked about this on Friday. It's not typical that Qs and SPY vary significantly in trend, but they do. They're different. They're different. SPY daily uptrend is still maintained. Qs is a little bit trying to find a trend. You can see here it was doing lower highs here now, a little bit of an equal high. And is this going to be a higher low and the start of the next uptrend for the Qs? Remains to be seen. If that happens, right, then all out bullish across the board. Okay, so yeah, not that common for us to really have different pictures on the Qs and SPY, but that's what we have, which has made kind of the bias for them needing to be separate. Okay, so going into tomorrow, still a more bullish SPY, Qs more neutral. Okay. All right, and we've been talking for the last couple of weeks also about the importance of quality, focusing on good gaps and good patterns. And so I thought Sammy did a great job today. Nice calls on the RLX lower. Okay, good gap. All right, clearing support into all-time lows there. And focusing on this, nice breakdown there. And even into the end of the day, just more new lows there throughout the day on the RLX and closing basically at the lows there. And I was telling the room too, because some people are new, this is pretty just standard stuff. Here's the NRG from last week, also pro gap, right? You could see basing at the lows there, expecting this to close at the lows on the NRG, right? Nice, and here's the gap on the NRG, right? Not clearing all the support, but you see this was trying to move up, pro gap down, playing it on the day where it's gonna be most likely some kind of wide range bar, big volume there, okay, on the RLX. So this pretty nice trade there on the RLX. And then the only other thing, I found this a little bit late on the SY because it wasn't really gapping. It actually gapped up a little bit. But if you take a look at this, just want to point this out, staying really weak while the market was grinding higher all day and just breakdown after breakdown. Okay. And so we're keying in on the weakness of the SY. Also, the daily clearing some support there, right, on its way lower. So I wish I'd found that a little bit earlier because after the initial break, felt like it was a little bit late, and especially maybe this one here felt really late, which didn't really get that much follow through. But that's kind of the importance of waiting for a good pattern that matches up with a good daily. Okay. So those were kind of the plays from today. This was the only thing that was called for the room. Okay. And they really, I don't think there was anything that trended as good as the RLX that gave an entry. You can always find things that maybe took off or fell apart right from the open. But this was a pretty nice, steady downtrend all day here on the RLX. I think this was the thing to focus on. Okay. So it's not going to change moving into the rest of the week here that I anticipate. The focus will be high quality gaps that give good entries, Okay, and if you're not sure what that means, I think then here's your kind of your chance. You can come trade with us, and we'll go over why the play was called, why the entry was, what was chosen as the time to initiate the position. So just check out the link in the description, and hope to see you this week. All right, have a good rest of the day. I will talk to you tomorrow.